Hello all. This video is for the practice purpose. This is a practice video for object-oriented programming concepts, which we have already learned in the previous session. We have seen the basics of how object-oriented programming works. What is class? What is class attributes? What are the functions in the class? How to access those functions? What are the object attributes? Then how to create class, how to use them, and also we have discussed about the inheritance, how inheritance work, what is MRO, that is method resolution order, and so on and so forth. Okay, so those are some of the basic things about class. So I will take one consolidated example that will help you understand the overall object-oriented concepts which we have discussed with the basic examples. So this time maybe I'll work with managing a bank account. Let's say managing a bank account for users. Okay, so let's write a small software or a small piece of code, called bank account. Okay, so this is a class we create, and I'm going to write some piece of code here in this, and there are some functionalities, some attributes. So the moment I say bank account, there are a few important details, right? For example, there's a minimum balance, right? Minimum account balance. Okay, we can keep it 0. That there are definitely we can have an integer init function, self. So let's write something in init. We will try to understand what we should have. So first thing is about self dot the minimum balance is there, then the account balance. Okay, maybe we can have account balance equal to 0. Initially there is nothing in the account. So let's build this class going forward with some more details, but before that let me also write the operations. So that's the main program where we want to start. Let's say I will run a menu driven program where we want to perform some of the operations. Okay, so maybe I will use one to create a bank account, right? Maybe to open a bank account. Okay, open a bank account with with the bank. So then the second thing would be withdrawal. So the basic functions we are trying to do: withdrawal, cash withdrawal. I'll write. Okay, cash withdrawal. The third would be let's say 3. Then I'll go for, let's say, cash deposit. The fourth operation we generally see is the balance check. Balance check. And the next thing, okay, there are so many banking operations, but let's wait here. We are good with these 5 operations for now. Okay, we can enhance this for sure. Now take the user choice, int input, enter your choice. Okay, I'll make it simple. Okay, so if choice is equal to 1, obviously I want to open a bank account. Okay, now I want to open a bank account, I should have some kind of a basic things, right? So whenever I want to open a bank account, since I have a bank class, I can just use a use account as a bank account object. Okay, so I have created one. So with initial account balance as 0, and maybe we want to create some more details about this. So we can use get details functions. Okay, and obviously we want to have some more details for the user, right? So let me add here def get details self and here we will have some basic details, right? For example, self name. Okay, we should get a username, okay, or account holder's name. Please enter account holder's name, okay, we can do that. Okay, so this is where the user will enter the name, then self dot account type. We can also have account type. So whatever type is passed, if not, then we can have one default type, savings. Okay, if passed, we will use that. Otherwise, the type is the variable we can use. Okay, so yeah, so this is about the basic things about a bank account details, the name and the account type, and obviously there is also a account balance for every account. So these are the three attributes we get created, right? So we can do so. So here, you know, we the moment we have okay, maybe we have to get the account number as well, right? So we should have an account number. So self dot account number. So account number, you could think about generating with some sequence, like we have done this with the earlier examples of employee ID creation, or you may use some random mechanism to generate one. Okay, self dot okay, already I have started writing here. So maybe we will do some random number, random dot rand. Okay, let me import random. Okay, and then random integer 100 to 150, somewhere in between. It's okay. I mean, our test is not to generate a complicated one, complicated number for sure. So we can have a better algorithm to generate one account number. It should be unique, as well as it should have you know, some bigger number and good amount of range there, right? So so these are some of the details we can take, and display details we will write one more later on. For now, okay, so let's see how we can manage this. Now we have created an account. Now we want to maintain those, right, accounts. I will use a dictionary, because this is where I want to maintain my entire account details. Accounts key as account dot account number. So account number. Yeah, so we get the account the bank created, and get details is the function we call to get the basic details about a function, about this particular new account which is getting created. And since we have these variables, we can use acc dot account number to store this as a key in the dictionary, and the value would be the value where we have all these you know, details. Okay, so we will use A to keep this whole information. So once I keep ACC, because this is the bank account where you find every detail, and that object I will keep it in a dictionary against a key called account number. Okay, so let's see now. Elif, I want to display details or balance check. Okay, kind of some of the options, maybe display details or balance check is fine. So I'll write this first. Elif choice equal to 3 plus Elif choice equal to 4, and else or I will say Elif choice equal to 5. Then I want to exit on 5th option, right? So let me also import one more module called sys. We can use a systems module to exit the program. So sys dot exit with some yeah, some string for us to understand. Okay, so let's try and check the balance. Here if I want to print the balance, here we can do accounts and ID we want, so get the details from the user for which account we want to check the balance, correct. So we can see what account number we are looking for balance. So account equal to n equal to input enter account number. Okay, and just give the account number so that the accounts will pull out the details, and then dot that object is nothing but your account object, and then dot your balance. Okay, account balance. So you will see the total balance available in your account, right? So let's see, let's try and run first step by step. The first option 1 I'll go for. The bank account has no okay, get details is not present. Okay, why get details does not exist? ACC dot get details. So we have get details here, right? So I don't know why it is saying that. Okay, now I think I missed to run this cell. So now I run that cell, and now I can see that account holder's name. Let's say Akash. Now we have created. Maybe I can check the balance. 4, option 4, and option 4 gives me nothing. Why? So option 4, okay, option 4 is nothing. Actually 3 is the cash deposit, but I wrote the code for balance check in 3, so maybe I'll change that. But let me check account number. What is the account number? I don't know. Okay, so maybe I have to work out with this now. So let's understand how to get the list of the account numbers. So here, first of all, this whole thing comes under 4. Okay, so that is one, and the second is whatever account number we found. So we should okay, before that we should know the account numbers. Okay, print accounts. Yeah, I think this will provide the account details. 4. Okay, there is nothing, so enter the account number. So if there is nothing, it should not ask. Okay, but if there is something, let me see. 1, account holder name Akash, and you can see what else we can do is we can check the balance 4, and you see that 139 is the account number which we have. Okay, so you can check there's a 0 balance in that, so you can just exit it. So we can definitely have some code checks here before we conclude. This is a bigger program. We can step by step handle those. But for now, we have understood how we can create, how we have some functions. So how this will help you get more details, right? So you could perhaps display the account numbers and the account names here. So let's call a display function to see what it prints. Okay, so account for a particular object, self dot account name and self dot account number, Okay, we may want to use this to display the name and the account number. So I will just write down this way. Yeah, that's about how to display. But for now, we are good with just account number. We get the account number and we get the account balance. Okay, so current balance. Okay, So this is one, and let's do some cash deposit and cash withdrawal. I would like to do a cash withdrawal here. Whenever I want to withdraw cash, I need at least the account number and the amount, how much we want to deposit or withdraw, right? So deposit we are trying to solve now. Print or get the input first. Display. Or I will use this again, but later on we should use display because this is not a good way to just print the accounts. Now we can check the account input, enter account number. Okay, we got this, and the amount we want to get, input, enter amount to withdraw. Okay, we can use this. Then we can just call the withdraw function. Okay, how to call withdraw function? We have accounts, that's a dictionary, it's available here, and you can use the account number to get the object which is the corresponding account, and then we can do option 3, that is cash deposit. Okay, deposit, and we pass on this amount. Okay, so the deposit is a function we need to have here. So def deposit and self comma amount. Okay, so if the amount has to be there, how much we want to deposit. So this is a pretty simple statement. So account balance we can just update plus equal to amount. Okay, that's pretty simple. One function, we can just do one Akash, then you will see how we open an account. We have opened one, so I will use another account Mohan, and then let's check the balances for both. So 143 and 142, these are the two accounts. 142 I see 0 balance. I will check again for 143 I see again 0. Okay, now let's deposit some cash. Okay, this time I press option 3. So I want to deposit something into 143. So okay, I have a wrong text there. I'll just do 12,000. Okay, now I check the balance. 143, it is 12,000. Okay, and now we can exit. So that's how we can do deposit into a bank account. So you can think about using different innovative technique to manage this. There are a lot many things you can do. So the text message we have given in the deposit. Where is the deposit? Here. Enter the amount to deposit, not withdraw. Okay, this is the deposit functionality. So withdrawal functionality would be similar. So here is the withdrawal. Enter account number, amount to withdraw. Okay, so that's a pretty simple and straightforward technique or statements to do here. And withdraw, we can simply withdraw this, and I will write this particular function for withdrawal also. Okay, withdraw. Now remember here the amount, whatever amount is withdrawn, so that should be the statement, the step should be dispense amount. Okay, and then decrement that much amount. Okay, from self balance or account balance. So that's how the process would be, and this is how we can also do open a bank account, cash, then cash deposit sum here 3. So you will have 150 as account number, and amount to deposit is, let's say, 50,000. Now I check the balance 4. Now I withdraw 2 option, and there is some error. Let me check what went wrong. Okay, enter account number. Okay, so this is the wrong thing. At this moment I should have not use 2, so this 2 does not exist. So whenever there is a key error, we should probably handle it. Okay, so such kind of exceptions, we should do this for the entire program. So whenever we are giving some option, enter your choice and the choice is wrong, so what it will do, right? So that's where for example balance check or the withdrawal or a deposit, so all these things are having some checks, needs to have some checks, because if you don't find this particular account number, it should not throw an error. It should say that this account does not exist, or this particular account ID does not exist, and try again. So if n in accounts, n not in accounts, it should say that print this account does not exist, and we can simply continue. Okay, maybe I'll quickly show you that. Open our account number, account holder, and then cash deposit, let's say 2000. Okay, enter account number. Okay, here again I have mistaken. So option 3 is for amount to enter, and here it will again get the error, right? So here it will give error because this check is not present at this place. Okay, so we should have many checks as such. So now let me do one option, Akash. Then you can think about deposit, option 3, then the account number and the amount. Okay, this is how you have this, right? The option 4 balance check, it asks for the account number, and we check that there is a balance of 20,000. So we have a check here, option number 4. Let me go and again check the balance here, and this time I want to, where is that? Okay, just a moment. I think I have pressed some other key. Yeah, 1 account holder Akash, into account holder's name. What went wrong here? Oh, sorry, this got commented. Okay, because that is the shortcut. I think I pressed some key and suddenly that one got commented out. Okay, this time it will work. 1, open a bank account, give a name of the account holder, then maybe we can cash deposit a bit here, 124, and deposit 30,000. Okay, so that's how we have deposited. Now we want to check balance, and 124 is the account. Okay, I can see 30,000 is the balance. I want to check again, and I want to give some different account holder which does not account which does not exist. So it says that this account does not exist. So you can give the right account number once again, right? 124, and you see the balance. So that's how we can work out. So we have various options here. So the idea for this session was just to make you understand that how we apply our object-oriented concepts. You can definitely make this much better. So you can have a full-fledged, much interactive, and with a lot of validations and exception handling. You would add some exceptions if you want to handle them, or you may want to use some different technique. You may use a different data structure for holding the accounts. But every account, bank account object is your one account, so that so whenever you withdraw that or pull out that particular object, you can add, remove, or observe what all things are available with this. Okay, with this particular account. So we can manage them. You can have a different approach. The point idea here for this particular session is to make you a little comfortable with some more practical hands-on or experience for the object-oriented concepts. So definitely more you think about different use cases, more you can come across. This is just a simple example to demonstrate you how we use different functions. That is the init function, how it is used, get function, why we need to use, display, deposit, right? So these are some of the functions we are trying to use here. Okay, thanks for watching. See you in the next video.